Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Obviously, it's been a while since I've posted anything, but as I'm sure many of you will be well aware, my annual holiday every year is Bloodstock Festival. First things first, talk about the beers. Obviously, two main beers that you get at Bloodstock are Motorhead's Road Crew and Overkill. Overkill's a Pilsner, very nice Pilsner, which coming from me is a bit of a big statement obviously, and Road Crew is an APA. I did bring these two cans back and was going to review them for you, but I thought I just fancied them, so I drank them. Kill me. You know, it's one of those things. As they are a staple of Bloodstock, I thought it's okay. Probably pick up a couple cans next time and do a review next year, maybe, I don't know. First time ever, obviously, past couple years, and at the moment, Timothy Taylor's is the main beer sponsor, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big fan of their beers. Optical Storm, it's okay, you know, it's a fairly decent IPA, you can drink it. This year didn't have any of that because Signature Brew are also now in partnership with Bloodstock. I think I most drank beer of the weekend was Haze Machine, very nice, but they also had 3 exclusive beers for Bloodstock. So we'll start off with this one. It's called Black Tongue. It's a black IPA. I mean, stunning artwork. That is amazing. So this one is 5.2% for a black IPA. It comes in at 45 IBU. So pretty nice. We also have 2 beers which were brewed in collaboration with bands that were at Bloodstock this year. This one brewed with Harriet. They're a sort of a deathcore band with female vocalist. Didn't actually see them this year. I've listened to them on YouTube and whatnot, and yeah, they're pretty good. But their beer is Solvent Haze, a hazy pale. This one is 4.8% at 20 IBUs. I love that fiery artwork. That looks really good, doesn't it? Obviously they've got the band logo right up in centre. So that's pretty good. And the last one, bit of a poignant one really, because it's brewed with a band who are on their farewell tour, if you like. You know, they're doing the summer festivals, they're doing a UK tour at the end of the year, and that's it. And it's Orange Goblin. And find me somebody who does not like at least watching them live, because they're just a God's honest rock and roll band. You can't get any better than that, can you? And their one is Rocket Science, and it's a Pilsner. There's that one. This one comes in at 4% and it's 25 IBU. Obviously about average for a Pilsner. You don't want a bitter Pilsner, do you? So I did bring one of each back for me to review for you, and I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously they'll taste a bit better now because they've not been sat in a tent getting warm. But at a festival, warm beer is better than no beer. I did think ahead this year, and I pre-ordered a case of Overkill, 12 cans, same with Road Crew, and the mixed case of Signature, and a 4-pint carton of rhubarb cider, so I had some beer to pick up when we got there, with a bit less to carry. Now bands at Bloodstock this year. It was a bit of a mixed lineup for me, I have to say. There's some bands which I was really looking forward to, but there was quite a lot that, let's be honest, I really wasn't. I don't care. I'm sat in a field with a cold pint in my hand, watching a band. That's the most important thing for me. Who did I see? I saw Lord of the Lost. Now, if you only know them from their representing Germany at Eurovision, you're missing out, because they are a solid industrial band. They are really good. I watched Feuerschwanz. I've been following them for a few years. It's their first time in the UK, and they tore a hole through that whole arena. It was absolutely amazing. Everybody was up and dancing and singing along. They were a proper party band. Cataclysm, a Friday night second stage headliner. They were amazing. I've seen them a few times before, and I've also seen I forget was that the lead singer, his other band XDO. I've seen them a few times. Always absolutely amazing death metal. Thursday night is always a bit more of a chill day. However, there are about 4 or 5 bands on the Thursday evening, and my 2 standouts, all for metal. Yeah, it's a bit cheesy, it's a bit Manowar-y, but it's fist pumping, sing along, fun metal. Absolutely amazing. And the headliner on Thursday evening was Me and That Man. It's Nagal from Behemoth, his side project if you like. And how would I describe it? Blackened country. It's sort of country folk music with a bit of black metal edge to it. If you haven't listened to them, I would recommend you check out their song My Church is Black. It is absolutely amazing. Once you listen to it, you'll fall in love, no doubt. Who else did I see? Gnome. They were let's be honest, I hadn't listened to any of their music before I saw them. I thought they were going to be a bit gimmicky because they wear these big gnome hats. They're from Belgium, but they're an honest doom sludge band, and it's so gut rumbling doom. You know, you can't go better. There was Lowen, a Iranian Anglo band, very good, very political at the moment, very amazing. They were so good. If you haven't seen Lowen, or if you haven't heard them, do check them out. Creeper, new band to me. However, I'm a big fan of 69 Eyes, Wednesday 13. They can slot in with those easily. I've since become, after watching them last weekend, a huge fan. They are amazing. I mean, obviously I've seen many other bands over Bloodstock weekend. One thing I didn't do this year, which is not like me, I didn't check out any bands on New Blood stage. And normally that's a good place, like, you know, I go and find new bands to listen to down there. So as a me dropping the ball moment there, but there's only so much you can do, isn't there? So all in all, amazing weekend. Obviously at the end of Lacuna Coil's set there was the announcement for next year. Headliners, Lamb of God. Seen them a few times. Obviously I've seen them headlining Bloodstock before. I don't mind them. Yeah, it's not my type of thing. However, I can enjoy it. Slaughter to Prevail. Obviously there's big political issues there. I've listened to some of their music. It's not for me anyway. However, digging a bit into them. Don't think I will be watching them anyway. And Sunday headliner, Judas Priest. Now, you cannot go wrong with a bit of Priest. Headlining 25th anniversary of Bloodstock. That is going to be an absolutely killer show. And I can't wait for that. Second stage headliners, we've got Cryptopsy. They're going to tear the Sophie stage apart. That's going to be amazing. Wednesday 13th. I will be front and centre for that. We've got Leprous. I don't know them. I'll give them a go. I'm going to listen to some of their stuff for next year anyway. And you'll forgive me, but I can't remember who the last second stage headliner was. But like I say, I'm going to give things a go. I always give a band a go. Yeah, we've got Sepultura on their big farewell, this is the end of everything tour. I love Sepultura. That's going to be amazing. We've got Death Angel. They're always amazing live. I mean, there's so many bands that, when you think 25 bands announced for the 25th year, so far, pretty damn good. So, that's it for me for this one. I will be reviewing those 3 beers, and look out for those 3 videos coming in the next few days. But until next time, happy drinking.